This is a weekly reading for Cancer. So first of all, a good shuffle. If you watched till the end, like and leave a comment, then I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. Feel free to leave your first name as well if you wish. There's also links to buy me a coffee, free daily readings, and also for personal readings as well. So let's just focus around your energy. Just a quick glance at the bottom card, which is the Six of Wands. Okay, there's a victory wreath here, or it could be a ring. So what it's saying is that you're going to gain victory around a situation. You're going to come out on top. It can talk about a promotion or improvements around a work situation or a business situation. I also see the ring as well, which is very much about more certainty or more commitment here around a situation. But let's have a look at the rest of the cards and see what they have to say. Interesting. I do feel that something has flared up recently. Something came to a head. Okay, but what I get here is blessing in disguise. Okay, it's better that you know now rather than later. I do feel a masculine energy around the whole situation, but it could be male or female. Just someone who's coming across as being mindless, out of control, like a bull in a china shop. Okay, they act before thinking things through. I do sense it really hurt you, and there's a strong sense of this person being really under your skin. Okay, you find it hard to settle. Yeah, you find it hard to focus, perhaps around work, everyday matters, around family. Your mind doesn't stop. Okay, it's making you feel very unsettled. You've been feeling very emotional. You haven't been able to be in touch with your inner self, okay, due to what's been going on here. So there are a lot of delays, okay. You do feel that you're going around in circles here. It's like you get so far and then you keep getting pulled back. However, looking more forward, it's like you step back from the situation. It's like right now, and the way it's been, it's like you haven't been able to see the wood for the trees. But you step back, you see the bigger picture here, okay? You gain more clarity. You see exactly what needs to be done. And then you're able to break free from this situation, okay? I do sense there's been too much focus, too much time, too much overthinking on this situation. It's like a plant. You keep watering the plant over and over again, and of course it just kills the plant, okay? But things are shown to be done differently. It's like you have this wake-up call. I do sense something coming to a head here, okay? You see things for how they really are. Yeah, you face up to things here. There's a face here, and it's like your inner demons. You face up to your inner demons, but nothing to worry about. It's more like your fears, your worries, your doubts, your lack of belief. You face up to them, and then there's a breakthrough. Because in the past, maybe you would kind of turn away, brush things under the carpet, live in denial, do something else rather than facing up to things. That's the energy which I get here. So it could be around addictions. So it could be around eating too much, looking too much at social media, watching too much TV, lazing around, just doing everything apart from facing up to things. But the feeling here is that you're kind of forced into this change. Not forced physically, but forced in the sense of what happens in the coming days and weeks. And maybe it started to happen already. It gives you that wake-up call. Yeah, you wake up, you smell the coffee, you realise it's time to face up to things, face up to your fears, worries, doubts, lack of belief, and then you move forward to a new stage. Okay, you gain that certainty which I was talking about. Okay, you even gain that commitment as well, but it starts from you taking action around this situation. Enough is enough. So rather than letting the situation control you, you start to control the situation. Yeah, there it is again. Demons. Okay, inner demons. Okay, again, nothing to worry about. It's it's around your fears, your worries, your doubts, your lack of belief. You're going to face up to them. and then there's going to be this transformation. Okay, I do see some negative people around you, so-called friends. They're shown to walk away, but better rid. Okay, there's 2 swords on the ground. You're holding 3 swords, so it shows you are going to come out on top. Yes, you've lost many battles and you may lose a few more, but what it's saying is that you will come out on top. You will win the war. Yeah, I do feel something here about some bad news you've had recently, or something comes out of the woodwork, something comes to light. You get this wake up call. Yeah, you wake up and you smell the coffee and you just walk away from this energy. Either walk away or you just deal with it completely differently. You know, don't forget, if you change the way you look at something, then what you look at also changes, and the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. But something clearly is shown to come out of the woodwork here. Could well be that you've been putting someone else first here, putting someone on a pedestal. But the energy I get here is of this complete transformation. You put yourself first, okay? You put your own life jacket on first, and then things start to fill in around you here. It's about you taking back your power. Yeah, you taking back control. When that happens, the mind will settle, the emotions will settle. You're more in touch then with your soul, yeah, with your inner God or your inner goddess, okay, which is a reflection of the universe. So when you're in touch with your inner self, you're also in touch with the universe, so you're able to manifest more of what you want. Okay, there's been a lot of looking back, there's been a lot of disappointments here. Okay, as shown here by the spilt cups on the ground. But once you change your direction, once you change your perspective, 2 cups are still standing. There's so much ahead of you, especially around matters of the heart or things which are close to your heart. This is the advice card. Exactly what I was talking about, yeah? You're in colour and people behind you in grey. The advice is to put yourself first. Okay, put yourself on that pedestal. You've been putting someone else on a pedestal for far too long. You've been thinking about them constantly. This is what I get here. Okay, whether it's positive or negative, you're still thinking about them. Okay, the advice is to shift it to yourself. Okay, take some time out. That's what it's talking about here. Yeah, stepping back from the situation, which it shows you're starting to do. Seeing the bigger picture, gaining more clarity, seeing what needs to be done here. Okay, I'm also seeing something here about abundance. Abundance is on the way. You're going to be receiving some money, or there's going to be improvements around a work or business situation. Must give this to you. Someone's pregnant around you. If not yourself, then someone close to you. Okay, so either you've heard some news or you're going to hear some news. This is the Triumph card. Okay, very much about you gaining victory over a situation, rising above things here. Okay, it's also something here about some type of movement, so it could be around a house movement, changes around the home. There's also travel on the cards as well. You do fear this connection. I must give this to you. This is the Twin Flame card. I have 2 Twin Flame cards, the 4 of Swords and the 2 of Wands. It is reversed, but it's a Twin Flame just the same, but there's a strong sense of this separation. I mean, spiritually, you're never separated. It's like this divine thread that ties the 2 of you together for infinity, but there's a lot of stuff going on at the moment, like in a physical sense, around communication, like an emotional sense. Things are far from perfect. Okay, it's like you have your issues which you need to resolve, they have their issues which they need to resolve, and then you can come back together. Because as you work through your issues, because there's this divine connection, they'll pick up on your energy, and they'll start to work through their issues. As they work through their issues, they'll work through your issues. Then blocks are cleared, and you come back together as one. So there will be a little bit of turbulence for a while, you know, being pulled one way and then the other. Okay, it's like your heart wants to go back to something, your mind wants to let go here, but the feeling here is of your heart kind of moving away from something. It's like you have this wake up call, you wake up, smell the coffee, your heart realizes that it's time just to walk away from this situation. And when your heart and mind work together, it's like this laser sharp focus which you get. You go towards what you want, okay? What you want starts coming towards you. And there's also a victory wreath here for you. It's on the way. This is what I get here for you. But initially it's like a plane going from one place to a better place and experiencing turbulence along the way. Don't forget to like, leave a comment, and I will reply with a free spirit message within 24 hours. There's also links to buy me a coffee, personal